Hello YouTuber! Welcome and welcome back to Pierre Cooks at Home channel! Today together we're going to do a shrimp and asparagus risotto. Let's get started! Imagine the combination of Parmesan, lemon, shrimp and asparagus. The rice you are using has to be of the best quality, called arborio. Regarding the slicing of the onion, it's really personal. I like to have slightly chunky bits of onion in my risotto. That's a personal taste. You pretty much know from that moment you are going to be standing in front of your pot until the risotto is finished, because you will have to stir continuously. Maybe a couple of tips would be actually not to let your onions brown, but simply sweating them until they become transparent. And a second one, after adding the rice, you want to make sure every single grain is coated with olive oil and onion before adding the white wine to deglaze. Now is the part where you're going to build your risotto. So you're just going to add a ladle or a large spoon at a time of stock and let it evaporate before adding another ladle, and you just keep stirring continuously. Always keep an eye, making sure your stock doesn't dry out completely in a pan. A personal touch is just to add a few cubes of butter inside your risotto. That's going to bring a lot of unctuosity to the dish. Regarding the amount of Parmesan you're going to grate into your risotto, it's very personal. But remember, if you want to bring all those flavors together, it's quite important to be generous with quantities. Just make sure your zest of lemon does not contain any white skin, otherwise that would bring some bitterness into your dish. Many people would say, why would you ever add any Parmesan on seafood? I know a few like this, but believe me, the recipe doesn't go without Parmesan. Lemon, asparagus and shrimp, it's just such a beautiful combination. Give it a try. You are the chef behind the stove, so it's important to keep tasting throughout the process, making sure the rice is cooked through, making sure the ingredients are actually warm enough to be served. This is your responsibility. Regarding the presentation, I hesitated to just have the base of risotto with sliced asparagus and just add the few tips of asparagus on top. But most importantly, I had to add a bit more Parmesan to bring more flavor. This is going to be the final touch that's going to make the entire difference to your dish. You just have to add a few twists of cracked pepper, a drizzle of olive oil on top just for the flavors and the presentation, and that's it, the job is done. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, it was a great pleasure. See you soon, bye!